Hello everybody. We are going to have the Chapter 9 study guide answers on this video. I might have to do a few videos for the chapter study guide review, so if something that you are looking for is not on this video, just skip to the next one. On number 1, we have a side ratio of 5 to 13. The area ratio then needs to take the side ratio and square it. So for this one, if R equals 5 over 13, R squared would equal 5 squared over 13 squared, which is 25 over 169. So the ratio would be 25 to 169. Part B, if the volume ratio is 729 to 1728, that means our R cubed is 729 over 1728. The R then would need to be the cubed root of each of those. The cubed root of 729 is 9. The cubed root of 1728 is 12. If I reduce that, they both divide by 3. That means that's going to be a 3 to 4 ratio, written as a fraction or with your colon. Part C, if the area ratio is 36 to 49, that means your R is going to be whatever the square root of 36 compared to the square root of 49 is, which is 6 to 7. So that means my R cubed is going to be 6 cubed to 7 cubed. 6 cubed is 216, and 7 cubed is 343. 216 to 343 is then your answer for that one. To make a map plan for number 2, I have to look at the corners, visualize where my blocks are and are not. We have 0, 0 here. There's nothing on those sides, nothing back here. We got a 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The volume for that shape is just when I add up all of those units. So if I add up the top row, I get 3, middle row is 2, bottom row is 2. That added all together would be 7 cubic units. It does ask for the surface area. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm sorry, I just did not see that for a second. All right, that is on part C. What's the surface area? Well, the top has, if I count the top pieces here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The top is going to have 6. Same with the bottom. If I look to the right side, I see 4 and 4 on the right and left, and then on the front and back I also see 4 and 4. So that's 8. This is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 12 is 28 square units. Number 3, the bizarre pastime in the 1950s was when you pack a phone booth. This phone booth has an area of the bottom is going to be a 3-foot square base. So that looks like this-ish. And my base in there is going to be 3 squared. The height is 7 feet. So the volume of this entire thing is going to be the area of the base times the height. 9 times 7. The volume is then 63 feet cubed. Each person is 2.4 cubic feet. So if I take 63 and I divide it by 2.4, that's feet per volume per person. So that means I could fit 26.25 people in there. Technically, if they had Literally no space between them whatsoever. The thing is they're saying that there's going to be 22 people. Well, I guess, sure. I mean, it's possible to fit 22 people, but just seems uncomfortable. I don't want to be doing that pastime, but hey, people get bored, so whatever. No judgment here. Okay, number 5. We have, nope, number 4. This should say what is the total surface area and volume. Sorry, Mom. My mom's an English teacher. She's probably very disappointed in me. All right, so my volume, again, is the area of the base times the height. For this guy, the volume, the area of the base is going to be 24 because my length and width are 6 and 8. So my volume, my area of the base equals 1/2 base times height, which is 24. The area of the base times the height, 24, and my height is 5, equals 70 units cubed. My surface area of this includes the top and bottom. So the area of the base we already found, it's 24 right there. So the perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 times the area of the base is our formula for the surface area. The perimeter here is 6 plus 8 plus 10. How did I do that so fast? Oh, it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Don't forget, if you have lengths 3 and 4 on a right triangle, the ratio of those is 3 to 4 to 5. Well, it turns out we have 6 to 8 for our legs. Huzzah! Yay! 6 and 3. 8 and 4. Oh my gosh, it's such a pattern. I love patterns. I'm in math. That's what it's all about. Yes! So we have 10, 6, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 10 is 24. So the perimeter of our base is 24. Our height is 5. Then we also have 2 times the area of our base, which also happens to be 24, which is confusing. It's just we got them from different locations. Don't think that they are the same number all the time. It's a coincidence. Which is 70 plus 48, which for my surface area is going to be 118 units squared. Zzz. We get to skip the constructions on here. So when we go on to number 5, we have to have we know the circumference, we're trying to find the surface area and the volume. The same exact formulas apply. The volume is the area of the base times the height. My circumference is 12 pi. If my circumference is 12 pi, if I need a circumference, I just use pi d, circumference. Something like that. Circumference? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Ha! Woohoo! We did it once. Right, for once in our entire lives. Love it. Mark the day. Put it on your calendar. So the diameter, if I need a circumference, I just use pi d. Well, that means my diameter is 12 and my radius is 6. Crowd goes wild. So the volume for the area of the base is pi r squared. Sounds like area to me. When I multiply those together, 414 pi centimeters cubed for the volume. My surface area is, again, the perimeter of the base times the height, plus 2 times the area of the base. The perimeter of my base is, since this is a circle, the perimeter is the circumference. The circumference for this one is 12 pi. My height is still 11.5. Nothing's changed. My base is still 36 pi. When I add those all together, I get, this part is 138 pi, this part is 72 pi, total 210 pi square centimeters. That is problems 1 through, well, actually you get to skip problem 7 and 8. So actually, those are the answers for 1 through 8. Go us! I love it!